4, 3, 2, 1. Love, baby. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy WJ back at it again with another one, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in, tuning in with your boy. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, day 6 of the pre-foreclosure challenge. I'm actually gonna I'm gonna continue to call some of these out right now, guys. And there's one lead I do need to follow up that is not foreclosure, but I wanted to just capture that. But I'll get that in just a moment. I need to get in some reps here. These leads, and I'm plugging it in as we speak. Let me unplug this so y'all can hear. These leads that I'm calling on right now, they had an auction date already that passed.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless.
January.
The number you got.
So that's disconnected. Let me get my notepad over here. I'm on like this has been a crazy day. Tomorrow is auction day, so it's crazy. That's why I'm not calling the ones that have a due date for tomorrow unless I've already spoken with them, which I've already spoken with them. It's just a lot of moving parts, and it's honestly, I'm gonna just have to call those back afterwards, because here's one or two things that's gonna happen. Either they went through foreclosure or they didn't. And if I try to call them right now, I mean, the only thing I can tell them is, hey, you know, it's too late. I mean, to take any type of action. It's almost kind of end of the day. You can file bankruptcy or you can do all these things, but it's like, you know, to buy some time, and it may not be in their best interest. So I don't know. Maybe I might call them. We'll see, man. We'll see. But I'm gonna just mix it up. How about we do that? We got to call 25 of them today. So that first one I just dialed is wrong number. So I'll blend them over. How about we do both? Let's just take action. Just call. All right. So here we go.
But the person you called has a
I'm leaving voicemails too. Why not? Oh no, I can't on that one. And by the way, a good best practice, I might have said this already in another video, but it's to call them. It's the first 10 days of when they get the notice of default, or, you know, the bank about to, you know, take an action, and then the last 10 days before auction. So the first 10 days that they hear about the auction, and then the last 10 days before the auction is typically the sweet spot. Now this is this is the last day before auction.
When you have finished recording, you may hang
up
or press 1 for more options.
Hey Maria, how are you? This is Winston. Give you a call. I had got word of the bank possibly causing some grief on the property there, and just wanted to walk through a ton of different options and free resources for you. You can give me a shout back here on my cell, 512. Thanks. You have a good day. All right. And then, I mean, really, guys, kind of just scratch what I said. Just don't overthink it. Just call. At the end of the day, you know, everybody kind of like going through different scenarios, and the point of us calling them is to just have a tool in the toolbox for any scenario, regardless. Hey, Ashley. Can you hear me? This is Oh, hi. This is Winston calling. I was calling about a property on Monty Loop that I came across and heard the bank was giving some grief on it. Just wanted to see and walk through different options to maximize the best route for you here. You can reach me here on my cell, 51. Take care. All right, call number 6. All right. Oh boy. Normally I get these done in the morning so I can just get it out the way. But guys, I had to it was a ton of fires I had to put out today. Not fires, but it was just a lot going on, to say the least. Let's get that one. Yeah, so I'm real close though. I'm telling y'all, I'm real close to getting some activity going. Oh, I meant to tell y'all about the other one. So I had a deal that I thought was gonna be a deal with the lady that was out in Houston. Man, honestly, the numbers are just too tight. You know, it's not gonna work, because that property is really only worth like I'll say 375.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person
On a realistic date.
is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished
AI
recording, you may
voicemail.
hang up.
Thanks a lot. Have a good day. Anyway. Yeah, man. So a lot of these is going to be low contact rate too, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I wanted to double up and do 50. But I'm having mad traction. I mean, I'm overwhelmed, to be honest, guys, just from like
Your call has been
what,
forwarded to
4 days of activity.
System 5124.
Oh, damn it. I forgot to leave a voicemail. When I don't leave a voicemail, I send a text. Copy and paste out. Or I send a text by just saying, you can do something as simple as, like, this person's name is Paul. So I'm just going to the text message is going to be Paul with a question mark. That's it. Let's move on. NA sent text. Okay, so far that's 8. 1, 2, 3. This is raw and unedited. You know how I do. Oh man, I just had a call. Hey David. Hey, this is Winston. I was calling for David. Wanted to just walk over a ton of different options, free resources for you. I heard that the bank was giving some grief on the property on Clearwater. Can you give me a shout back? 512. I don't even think I was leaving a voicemail. He probably just picked up and didn't say nothing. But anyway, I sent text just in case. So the guy I just got before I should have recorded this call. It was a pretty damn good call, and it was my first one. So I don't know if y'all heard. Y'all leave a comment if y'all heard of something called surplus funds, and this has been around for a minute too. And it's crazy. When I first discovered it, it was like probably around the pandemic. Man, I should have known. Like, you know what? I need to get on this, but I never did. Never took action. What did I say on a few other videos? Start now, right? Like, this shit done came back and haunted me 4 or 5 years later. Here I am having a conversation about it. So what is surplus funds is basically when a property forecloses at an auction, the owner is entitled to the difference in the sales price versus what the owner owed, if it's a spread, right? So if the owner only owed 100K, and the price that sold at auction was 150, then they're entitled to some of that spread in that between the 100 and 150. Maybe not all the 50K, but you know, because there's lower attorney fees and processing fees, all this stuff, but they're entitled to some of that bread, and it just goes and sit in the county treasurer, and never, if it gets unclaimed, it just sits there. And you know, oh man, my system froze. Jeez always. Oh boy, that sucks. So anyway, they can claim those funds. They can claim those funds, and you can. You know, a lot of people don't know this. A lot of folks don't know this, and that money just sits there, and Lord knows the government don't know really what to do with it. So it's up to us to help these guys out, and you know, it's not a total loss, right? So that's the beautiful part about it. Is if they, it sucks if you get foreclosed on, but at least you can still participate in the sale somehow, right, and get some of those funds back. So there's a nice little list of the steps, you know, you can take to, you know, normally there's like 4 to 5, 10 different steps, honestly, but a lot of folks don't want to go through all of that. So, you know, we as investors, we can call them up and walk them through their options. And I've heard so many different like ways to get paid out on it. I mean, not so many different ways, but so many different ways people charge. They charge like what they call commission, and I've heard as high as like 50%. I've heard 33%. That's kind of standard. 20% is what I just heard. So he was like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna get 45K back." But you know, somebody was walking through my options to do it, and they were trying to charge me 20%, and I said, I don't know about that. So he was, he seemed like he was pretty savvy enough to just kind of do it on his own, and I was glad for him. He was educating me on the process for the most part, and I was like, yeah, man, sounds like you got it, he was like, yeah, only thing I need is just the paperwork and draft and everything, and maybe an attorney. I'm like, dude, man, you got it, bro. Like, you don't need nobody help. You just literally walk down the whole process. So I wouldn't even try to get in there. Like I volunteered myself as a backup. I said, look, man, I'll be a backup. I do about 12%. I drop underneath, and that's another thing. This is about to start getting cutthroat because it's a blue ocean turning red right now. Like, it's slowly but surely turning red. It's gonna get saturated, and then people gonna start getting wind of it and undercutting folks. So I got this guy that can do it for 5%. I got this guy that, is going to be always, you just going to turn into a number at the end of the day. So, I was just like, yeah, just use me as backup, bro. Go ahead and do your thing, man. You don't need me. You down there don't need them for sure, because you already just told me how to do it. Sorry, let me go to the next call while I'm blabbing in my mouth here. 11 minutes already. And I gotta get ready to go get baby boy. Oh, this is a relative. Sundance Drive. Ooh.
This is Mike. I'll call you back. If it's important, leave me a message.
No, sirree, Bob. I got a Philip Green on that. And he said his name was Mike. Just keep it moving. So we 10 in. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is after this call, I'm gonna call one of the auction dates for tomorrow. Oh, and then I gotta call that other guy back. He says feel free to make an offer.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone.
Oh, my bad, y'all. I was kind of all over the place. I forgot to tell you about that other deal. So the numbers were too tight. She was going to file a TRO to stop the foreclosure and stuff, which was going to be an extra $3K. I just told her, look, man, you can file it. I said, if you ain't filed it yet, don't. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not looking too pretty on this right now. Like, you got to clear our losses. Or if you do proceed with filing it, then here's what you can do. I always try to seek a way for them to still get some type of help or relief out of the situation. So I told her, hey, man, you can try to hire some hopefully try to get some better cheap labor. I can maybe send you some crews that won't screw you. I can look into that, help you find that. And you try to
Your call has been
basically get a DSCR loan and refi out.
Reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When
Record.
you have finished recording, you may hang
Hold on,
up.
y'all. Hello, Alejandro. This is Winston calling about the property on Stonewater. Give me a shout back. I just wanted to see if I can help out here. Thank you. Have a good day. Yeah, that was a good voicemail. Nice, short, and sweet. All right, so that's my new one. I just started leaving them like that. So yeah, so I was like, you can probably do that, hopefully, but again, there's chance. You gotta get it restabilized, probably get a tenant in there, try to get a DSCR loan to refi that hard money out. Maybe you get 80% to value, 75% LTV, whatever. So that'll come out to hopefully the property appraising at 375. So 80% of that is about 300K. Make sure that's right. 375 times 0.8, 300K. And from there you can just get a refi and go from there. Hey Joel, this is Winston. I was calling about the property on Ringford Court. Wanted to see how I can help out. Give me a shout. Thanks. Take care. So from there, you just you get 300K. So but you will be in. She said she need another 70 in. I need to figure out where she's at, because she couldn't tell me how much all in she was yet. This is her first one. I feel so bad, man. They ran off with the on the plug, man. The contractors that she had hired. So, and then they was cutting hella corners. It was fire damage. It's all type of stuff, man. maybe on the next video I'm gonna show some pictures of the house. It's just a blank canvas. So yeah, it was crazy, man. It's gonna be so many stories, guys. It's gonna be stories of, man, I inherited the property. I couldn't catch up the payments because I got my own property. My aunt, my uncle, my grandmother passed. My cousin just did this.
Please leave your message for 786.
I just lost my job. I tried to, like, you gonna hear a bunch of stuff, man. Hey, how's it going? I was calling for Jose regarding the property on that Chest Hill. I wanted to see how I can help. This is Winston, 512. So you're gonna hear a ton of different stories out there that you know, and what this is pain. It's just pain, it's problems, it's, you know, and we're running towards it. You know what I'm saying? So
the person you are trying to reach is not accepting calls at this time.
hold on.
Please try your call again.
God dang it. Trying to get my text. And we just gotta be on deck and willing to just come out and save the day, man. Hey, Alberto. Hello. How you doing? This is Winston. Am I speaking with I think it's Mr. or Miss Alamanza? Hey, this is Winston. I was calling. I saw the bank was giving some grief on that property there on Park Harbor, and just seeing how I can help.
It's not for sale.
No, I'm sure it isn't. I was trying to see if there's a way of I can help, actually, because it looks like it was coming up on auction for tomorrow. Were you aware of that?
No, I don't know nothing about it.
Okay. Are you the owner of the one over there on Park Harbor Estates Drive?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And have you gotten any letters from your lender in the last 30, 60 days?
No.
Okay. It's public information that it may be up for sale tomorrow, February 4th, at the county courthouse.
Okay, with nothing I can do it, so.
Oh, okay. So I wanted to see how I can help. I got like 7 to 10 different options in our back pocket we can kind of help with. But if you're willing to listen, you got just a couple minutes?
Okay, thank you for calling.
Okay. Well, I'll be here available for you if you need some help.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. I don't know. I'll take the blame. Maybe I wasn't clear enough. Some people just, you know, it just is what it is. So what I can do though, so out of this stack of February 4th closing dates, like there's going to be a lot of them that hit. Like a lot of them will get foreclosed on. A lot of them will have overbids, overages, surpluses, and all of that. So that's a whole nother business in itself, guys. But again, that ain't no 30-day, like, well, some of them couldn't be 30 days. You can get money in 30 days from doing that, but for the most part, it's a lot of moving parts, a lot of legal stuff to deal with, a lot of paperwork to push, and it takes maybe on average 30 to 120 days. So, but that's a business in itself, and if you keep like putting them all in the pipeline and funneling it all up, you know, they start to overspill and overflow. You feel me? And then you look up one day, you got a business just full of surplus funds coming in. So, okay, let me leave some notes. So yeah, guys, another reason why like people.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Hold on.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Robert, how's it going? This is Winston calling. Heard that the bank may have been causing some issues on the property there. Wanted to see how I can help. You can give me a shout back here on my cell. Thank you. So you can do this, what I'm doing right here, through $1. Like I'm doing all of these one by one manually. So either way works. It takes time, you know, with doing it through $1, at least the phone numbers will rotate. You can probably dial 1, 2, or 3 numbers at a time. Shout out to Mojo Dollar. I used to use that all the time. You can dial 3 phone numbers at once. But, however, you got to churn and burn through a whole bunch more data. So regardless, the contact rate is still going to be low. just pick your low, like, you know, pick your battles. And then at least I'm able to also kind of send some text messages and get personalized with some of these and leave voicemail, you know, put a name and voice and all of that. Left voicemail. Let me keep it going. All right, so I wanted to reach at least, I'm almost at 25. Let me see, 20 minutes. Hey, David, how you doing there?
I think you got the wrong number.
Sure. All right, I've completed my 25. This is the.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? This is Winston calling. How you doing today?
Fine. Who's this?
This is Winston. I had got your information. You had responded to a text message about the Carnation Terrace earlier from Dee.
Oh.
Just checking in on that to talk about an offer. Did I catch you at a bad time?
No.
Okay, great. So I was just checking it out and I got it pulled up right here on my screen. It looks like, let's see, does this thing really has 5 bedrooms? Does this house? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. So 5 bedrooms was squoze into a 1,200 square foot home, huh? That's pretty cool. Can you tell me just a little bit about what's going on there, your situation?
I mean, I don't know. Are you on the MLS?
I am, well, I'm just really on Redfin, Zillow, and some other sites.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. We just get, like, calls on this all the time, and I'm always, like, just make me an offer. And, like, I don't know. It's just, I don't understand this whole back and forth. But,
Okay.
I guess just
What are you hoping to
write
get
an
out of it?
offer, and we'll review whatever comes in.
What are you hoping to get out of it?
No. What do we hope to get out of it? I don't know. I haven't even researched it yet. Not
Okay.
to get anything out of it. We're investors, and we keep them, and then maybe we sell them, and maybe we don't. I don't know.
Okay, you guys still getting 1,700s on the rents, somewhere around there?
I'd have to look it up.
Okay.
Probably.
Gotcha. Because I know we were looking. I can tell you right now too. We're like in the kind of in the mid twos, the mid to high twos over there.
No. Okay. All right. Thanks.
All right, not a problem. Yeah, just get her out of here. Not motivated. Doesn't matter. It's just all right. When it's like that, when they don't participate in you trying to fill out the situation, get them out of there. It doesn't matter. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you get calls, blah, 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 blah. You're not motivated. I started to ask, why don't you just list it? That was going to be my next question. So anyway, all right, cool. That does it for today. I am going to proceed with the procedures of the proceedings. What do I say? Proceed with the proceedings of the procedure. I'm going to do that tomorrow, and we're going to continue on to day 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. February 4th, Tuesday. Man, that's auction day. It's gonna be crazy. Man, it's gonna be real interesting. Yeah, to say the least. So y'all be great and don't hate. Or you can. Why not? Go ahead. Please share your thoughts in the comments. But yeah, this is what we do, man. Let's get it. Peace out.